thanks for joining us again for another episode of Coffee Time Insights. You find me in my vehicle. Excuse my shaky camera work. I thought I'd just address for this episode a quick question that we get asked quite a lot, and that is, now that depends on what your statement is and what it entails, because there are different statements for different scenarios, and also how the statement is taken, whether it be in person, which is what we prefer at DLB, or whether it is done by video, which we also do, or whether it's done over the telephone, which as a company we tend not to do unless there are extreme circumstances. And so there should be a cost variation for doing any one of those types, being obviously you don't go anywhere if you're doing it by phone or by video physically within an environment. You can do that on the fly from anywhere essentially if you have the technology, well, a telephone or a video setup, but obviously we prefer to go out and do it in person, which will entail somebody physically doing the interview and having to travel, and also beyond that, what is wanted from the statement. Is it a very straightforward statement, such as just to validate a witness, or a liability situation? Is it indemnity? Is it fraud? These are all different scenarios that will probably incur different amounts of work, and may incur different costs as a result. So the question of, is it expensive to get a statement, really isn't as straightforward as it may seem. I know that fixed fees are the way that most people operate, as we do at DLB, but quite often there may be a different fixed fee structure for the type of work that you're doing. Now, in all cases, we would say at DLB that the statement should be relevant to the job and also have some value, and that is where the key bit really for us is the inherent value, evidentially or otherwise, in terms of tying somebody into the statement of truth, and whether that be the truth or otherwise, or does it support or undermine other work that you are doing. For instance, we would do the forensic download of data from a vehicle. Now, a statement quite often would tell us one thing and the vehicle data something rather different, or it may be in correlation with one another, and therefore they would be able to support each other. So evidentially we would have what we need. So I think the question of, is a statement expensive, is something that should be looked at in the round, and what do you need the statement for on that occasion, and evidentially what are you looking to prove. All of our statements here are prepared in anticipation of court proceedings in a year or two's time, because we may only get one chance to do this. So from an evidential point of view, we may as well do it properly first time every time. Hopefully that answers your question, and we'll see you all on the next episode of Coffee Time Insights.